Badass aura gaming right now for EG, actually.
Especially with the coverage on the Roche pit. Kit's Ancient Apparition's always going to keep them back. Brute, though. Oh, God. The pain is going to be there. So Fear is going to be taking that Vengeful Spirit. And of course, we already anticipate our TZ being on the Medusa. Sumail, there's even a question on that one. Of course,
yeah,
Misery.
Seriously.
Misery on the Bounty Hunter. If he can get off to a good start here, then they should pretty much be set and ready to go. Of course, Crit rounding out on that Ancient Apparition. Meanwhile, on the side of Optic, we will see PyCat farming up on that Luna with a very interesting looking mount. CCNC playing the Death Prophet here. Now, I think there's going to be a lot of aggression coming out from Optic towards the mid lane. But we said already, I think EG's focus has to be on the outer lanes here.
I like this Brood pick. Seems pretty strong.
I think it's slightly unexpected. And, well, we're just
like,
waiting for Zai to take.
Whenever anyone picks Drow, they always try and counterpick with Broodmother because you just punish her in lane and you just run at this Drow over and over. And you can kind of do that to the Venge as well. Like, she's a little bit tankier and everything, but she only has a single target stun. And obviously that doesn't help too much against Broodmother if you can even click the damn Broodmother with all the spiders swarming on top of her.
Oh, yeah. And that's the thing. So it's all on RTZ to basically chase down. And of course, as we said, when you're a walking fortress, the catch is you are slow. And, well, Broodmother's fast.
It is a cool Venge pick in that same idea of that, like, she's not really one you think of when you think of Ancient Apparition partners because everyone was just running Sven and CK all the time to stun to lead into the Cold Feet, but Venge can provide the same thing. So that's a nice little grab for EG in the sense that it synergizes well with the Medusa, the Beastmaster, as well as that Ancient Apparition.
I guess the benefit is as they get into the mid game, you talk about the swap, and well, if Brood is always trying to target out the Vengeful Spirit, and you just bait it in, you can easily just do the swap out, and then immediately you're right up against the Medusa, which is the worst case scenario for Zai this game.
They don't have a lot of counter initiation on EG though. You think about like heroes Sand King, Elder Titan, those kind of heroes that love it when you draw a team in and then you punish hard with like a big Burrow Strike or a Sleep, and then that sets up for a bunch of other stuff. They don't really have that. They have like a Roar, and they have to be really like they have to be tactically sound using the vision they're going to get from Trax as well as Hawks. They don't have this like, okay, there they are blinking in 3-man Burrow Strike. It's like, okay, Sumail, you need to be in the exact right spot so you roar the precise hero.
And that's kind of the thing. In this type of scenario, they're reliant on getting the first entrance kill. It's the only way they can easily take these fights against OG.
Remember the Immortal smoke that killed PyCat on the Weaver? They just did the exact same smoke.
Yep.
That's pretty funny. Optic are like, hey, that works for Immortals. You want to give it a go?
Let's do it. And well, Misery, he's already spotting out gun. They were trying. You guys are good to get those bot runes. Sumail will be happy about. Well, wonder. They actually gonna I assume Zai is just here to block though. I can't imagine they would put Medusa up against Zai.
They'll probably just, I mean, you always throw the Brood Web mid anyway, just to kind of create that threat of like, oh, is Broodmother going mid? And he might end up going mid.
True.
I mean, CCNC has the mid items, so I don't think he will, but it's always just a thing you do, you know?
Well,
it doesn't cost you anything to really do it.
And EG do get 3 of the bounty runes, so already rolling a little bit of gold, but looks like, yeah, I was about to say, PyCat's surely not mid. He's going to go bot. But he'll be up against Beastmaster. This is a rough lane for him because he's going to be close enough that Sumail could easily respond and get right clicks in. So far, blocks about even from both teams.
And it take a while for Misery to get down there, but he has his Orb of Venom. So once he does get bottom, he can try and set some stuff up.
Problem is, when you look at it from the other side, Tusk and Rubik, if they're quick to move in here, they could easily find a kill into Sumail. No, Sumail already starting with max stack spams.
CCNC is real low.
Oh, CNC barely getting away there, actually.
Although the bounty did reveal himself, so it allowed him to bring the courier out.
Zai had a similar issue in the top lane, barely escaping. And there it is in the bot. Sumail, he gets killed off. Every lane. Do you ever get the feeling we're heading for another bloodbath?
Hey, bounty and Broodmother in it, definitely. His Zai's already hiding in the trees up there. But...
well, they stun him up. They're going to try and go for this, but he moves too fast. He hasn't got the webs for another 2 seconds, but you won't be able to get across quick enough. You need level 2 on the Ancient Apparition. And PyCat, no escape for him. Misery gets the kill. Now, Sumail and Misery here, they should be able to actually fight this out. But you don't have to leave along with 3-3. 3-3 getting pretty low there. We'll go for the lift back on a Misery. Not too much damage. Nice ice shards, but you haven't got enough damage here. And every time, look like that moment Tusk tries to just turn and get a hit out, immediately loses 3 times the HP. And Peter getting low here, trying to bait them in.
Only level 1 on PyCat though.
Oh, Sumail just about getting away. Same with PBD. And yep, there's the kill. Sumail does actually end up dying off in the end. Pycat, he says level 1. He finally managed to get his hands on level 2, which was going to be crucial here. I mean, that kill would have been much cleaner with the Lucent Beam. And speaking of clean kills, Misery, they did slap down the sentry, and Peter barely surviving there.
The last ticket orb of Venom.
Yep. Just about survives it in the end, and we'll TP back to base. And, well, now that things calm down a little bit, Zai not off to a nice start here. One last hit compared to Fear having 9.
Another benefit about the Brood we didn't talk about is that he's not even instantly leveling. Okay, he levels the cold feet now, but it's just like, is this stun even going to be long enough? Like, they have to max the stun just to try and get the cold feet to work.
Yeah.
Because the Brood's so damn fast.
That's the thing. Like, even if you bring Bounty Hunter in here, you're not going to slow him down enough. Well, there's the stun coming out. The cold feet as well. Zai. Just about
Too
getting
fast.
out.
Haha. Oh, well. Still pushes them out, obviously.
Yeah, he's pretty low on HP. Well, Pycat just being harassed out by Misery here. This is the rough scenario. He did actually use the sentry to get rid of theirs. Make it much easier for him. And
it does mean that Misery's showing every time he harasses there, so he's not mid, which allows CCNC to play aggressive. So he's caught back up.
Yeah, that's the thing. They didn't even put a sentry down in the mid lane. They weren't even remotely anticipating to go there.
Yeah,
it makes sense.
Can't play without him.
Sumail, he's stuck here, trying to chase on the free. You have to turn around. Oh, the Shuriken toss not enough. Peter getting pretty low. Can actually kill him off the fairy fire. There's the kill. The axe has come back, but the owner's already dead, and Pycat getting pretty low here. But look at that, the Fade Bolt plus the Lucent Beam. Double kill for Pycat.
You know what's really good in tri lanes? Lunar Blessing. That's a very good skill in the tri lane.
You know what else is really good in tri lanes?
Well, the axes.
Chilling touch. Chilling touch. Because they're going to try and make a move. Sumail's actually came up top, which is a peculiar choice. Well, crit. Still immediately get out of there. So they're actually switching up the lanes. In fairness, I can kind of see where they're coming from. Ancient Apparition, plus maybe it's worth putting 1 point into the Vengeance Aura for Fear. Also the damage a little bit. Although I'd imagine getting more points in Wave of Terror is better.
Yeah, curious to see how the axes stack up against the Broodlings. Spiderlings.
Well, I mean, if he can actually get them, it's going to be a lot of gold. The problem is, the harassment comes on to him too quickly. Not going to be simple. Well,
damn,
he tries to split
Delta split. If anything, that's like the worst situation against a Beastmaster.
Yeah, he ends up just getting both it up. And, well, we said about the mid lane. Look, this is what happens. Misery tries to go there, but it's impossible for him alone. CCNC's already up to level 5.
Oh, nice play, though.
Oh, and they're going in. Looks like DP. She's not going to escape. So, they rotate crit in. They're able to do it in the end. Now Sumail, he's going to get trapped in the top lane. No escape for him. The snowball in. All these spiders. Going to try and at least farm them up. Get a few of them, but does die off. Well, Optic quick to respond after they do lose their mid there.
Trying to create space for Fear to make sure he's not totally shut down. They really can't afford to have a support Venge, so sucks for Sumail, but I think it is more important that the Venge gets levels and gold right now.
Yeah, most definitely.
Or else it never catches up.
That's the thing, they need to actually be able to melt through the DP quick enough in these mid-game fights. It's nice that you've got the Ancient Apparition with the Ice Blast, but say you miss that, the fight completely flips on you. For whatever reason.
Things looking very good for Optic right now, though. If there is one thing that we learned from Midas Mode and all of the random shenanigans and everything, it is that Bounty Hunter is certainly capable of bringing back games from the depths. You know, you lose a couple outer towers and everything, but then once it finally gets forced in those engagements, Track is just so good at running people down. It helps you get away from that like mobility creep that tends to happen right now in Dota, where the enemy team just becomes so much faster than you when they start out leveling you because of talents or getting more gold because of all the windlaces. But Track not only, of course, is going to reward you more when you actually get those comeback kills, but it helps facilitate them simply by keeping you up to pace with them.
Yeah, and it's especially important when you've got the Medusa as well. Usually the issue of not being able to chase down. Bounty Hunter does alleviate that issue. Zai, he's already got the medallion. Does he want to rush into the Daedalus? Sorry, the Desolator next. No?
Yeah. I'm not sure if he goes Solar Crest first as well, just because it's like, it is a lot of value this game.
I like
definitely Deso, I would say.
I do like Sumail's items. He's already got 2 salves on him in preparation for pain. This is the problem. He can't easily force Zai out because he regens up so quickly. Touch and tip there, but not going to be enough. Bounty, he might actually try it.
Spiderlings regen quickly too.
Yeah. Oh, the axe is coming out. Zai dies off there. Misery patiently waiting. Gobi.
That was only level 3 axes too.
That's the thing. People usually underestimate how hard not Misery, but Bounty Hunter in general can hit with the Janata.
If you had the medallion, he would have lived too, probably. Extra armor. Oh, swap back bottom lane.
They should be able to get Luna quick enough. Melt through. And now, well, they'll just have to run away. No kill opportunity in return.
Nice use of the faster level 6 on the Venge. Was only dual laning top for a bit, then came bot, as opposed to Luna almost perpetually stuck in the tri lane. Much quicker rotations from the Radiant support.
Well, Arteezy actually not doing too bad. We would have thought the Death Prophet would be a bit more pressuring in that lane, but well, Arteezy is ahead by several hundred gold right now.
They're going to try and go for a Lucent Beam play here with the Tusk.
Oh yeah, moving him right now, but look, Fear instantly moving away. The Ice Shard's dodged out completely. And that just ruins your gank opportunity. Now you have to walk away. Oh, Misery. Want to be careful there, Zai. Sees you. Thought about for a second. Now he knows that there's a sentry down there, but this is placed off on the side. He's probably expecting up here in the lane.
Yeah, I think this tower might be about to fall. I'm not sure if he can hold it much longer. It is extremely low.
Well, meanwhile, on the side of Optic, they're wrapping around the bot lane here. Crit, he might be the first one to spot them. No, they see Fear, jump straight in. Well, there's Cold Feet, but CCNC is actually going to get frozen up here on the spot. They even stunned to make sure, but Fear melting up, and so is Crit. 2 quick kills, and well, look at that. Already sitting here in a tower. Meanwhile, on the other side of the map, Zai, he can just push in on that if he wants to.
Yeah, and they knew Sumail couldn't rotate either. He's way too low on mana. And obviously, if he rotates, the tower just goes down. So they're forcing difficult decisions onto EG. And this essentially means they're just going to lose both towers. Arteezy's trying to trade mid.
He's not fast enough at the stage. I mean, he's still got the phase boots. They finally come out to him, but now he starts to hit for something noticeable.
Top lane, they
Zai.
get the kill.
I was wondering about that. I mean, he was stacking up with the wild axes, but quick rotation out from Fear there.
Yeah, managed to get the roar off and then the ATP at the same time. So well executed by EG. Very much needed. Possibly considering denying that tower if it gets to that point. I'm not sure. We'll see.
I think at this stage, it's... I mean, you're up against Brood, right? You don't want to remove the tower yourself. You want to keep it as long as you can. You need to have those quick TP responses like they did that time. That's what got them the kill. Just being able to get Fear in there instantly.
Yeah, it would be nice if they can get one more. This Brood isn't even spectacularly farmed, though, considering it's in a decent lane. Generally, Broods tend to get a little overinflated. They die a couple times. Spider Pinata kind of deal. Yeah,
and the whole idea is that you draw more and more attention, e.g. then have to put 2 people in the lane, 3 people in the lane because you're pushing too hard. But, I mean, in fairness, this switch over, putting Sumail top has paid off. The early few levels he got has helped get the wild axes strong enough to concern Zai.
It almost feels like Zai is just not even trying to pressure the tower. He's almost content in the fact that Sumail's sort of stuck up here too. Like, he'd rather, why bother risk getting like roared and dealt with under the tower? And yeah, there, sets up for something better like this.
Yep, they jump straight in. Nice shots are there. Now Sumail, no escape for him. Put up the primal roar. Can he actually get away in time? He might be able to, but he's being chased after by Zai. No one coming to help him. Sumail's screaming for some assistance here. Won't find it. Zai, he'll find the kill. And, well, looks like they're going to get some payback in the mid lane because Fear come around the back. There's the Ice Blast straight out. CCNC disappears. And that's a bigger kill for them and all. Nice swap back. Free, you're a little bit deep here. Fear's just going to melt through. That track, extra gold. Thank you very much, they say. Well, the track comes online. They put it to good use straight away. And Optic, they were starting to actually make a shift on the gold chart. But now that the track's up, things get mighty concerning for the side of Optic.
Yeah, now the question just becomes, though, how well can Optic keep up this split push? How much of this area can the Broodmother control? How much threat can they place on her? It does have some sentries still around to know when Misery is nearby. Has that Observer sentry combo spotting him right now.
Ooh. Bounty Hunter gets spotted out. Zai, can he actually get through this quick enough? Almost, just not quite.
Smasher. Almost came up and gave him the clap, but it was on CD. That would have been pretty funny.
Yeah, one more hit would have done it, but makes his escape. And in the bot lane, though, oh, look at that attempt. He tries, and he finds it. And Pycat, he just doesn't do enough damage with that ultimate now. Level 1, raindrop on Fear, easily stays alive.
So the level 6 rotation from Crit with the Ice Blast, very successful. Will it be for 3-3 as well? No, they get spotted. Oh, but it doesn't matter.
Oh, yep, they're going anyway. Sumail trapped again. He's the weak point for them. They keep looking for it. BBD will take a lot of damage, but nope. Misery tracked up the wrong target, I think, there. He could have maybe went for a shuriken toss. It's only level 2, though. He should have stayed alive as a result. But they say, you know what? We lose one of our heroes. Let's take a tower. Fear, Crit. No one's going to stop them from taking this. And RTZ in the meantime just trying to farm up best he can. He's just behind the Brood. And we were talking about it seemed a bit poorer than we expected, but now look at her. Sitting at the top.
Got the tower, got some kills. Looking better already.
Well,
still no good use for the Stone Gaze yet.
Oh, the Ice Blast coming on a 3-3. He'll just about dodge it out. Misery almost dead there. Fear wants to move in. RTZ already using the Stone Gaze. They're going to snowball up onto him, but the Gaze has already ended. CCNC needs to move away fast here. There's the kill. Thanks to the Wave of Terror, giving so much damage to Mel with a double kill. And now they'll take this tower. They've been waiting for a while. RTZ tried to make an attempt earlier, but now this will go much quicker.
Especially with the Inner Beast. Behind.
Oh, yes, he is. But Arteezy should be able to get rid of the mask and Manus going, but needs to be careful. He's already out of mana. They're chasing on further. And the track just trying to help Arteezy make his escape. Zai's running out of webs right now. He does have more he can throw down. And look at those axes. Oh, no, but the axe is stolen. User return. And there's a swap back. They private raw straight on the side. He's cold feet up. They're not even finishing him off just yet. They're so busy trying to get free. Careful not to get greedy, but they do still get both. Now they're moving on for more. BBD. He will just dodge out the problem there with the wall he places down. And, well, chases on the Misery. Not an easy kill to find there, though. Puts the dust out. Misery already pretty far away. PBD does have the snowball. There it is coming through right now.
The catch is so weak, though.
Oh, look at the damage immediately.
Thanks.
Yeah, easy kill. Why not? Come to us.
Well, that's what, 11 kills he's involved with now? Yep.
And we'll fit. He's got 3 to his name, 7 assists. He's having a fantastic game right now.
It just feels like last game, though, where like everyone's just playing this brawling game, and you're like, sick, we have the Rubik, or we have the Bounty Hunter. Now, mind you, they have the Rubik, I guess you could say that maybe they'll get some tracks, but they,
well, it's a hard thing to look for. Especially, yeah, exactly. You need the stuns, if anything. You need to take the Vengeance stun, or you need to look for the Ice Blast. There's so many things that take priority over just putting the track out, because you're not staying alive long enough to use it.
Crit has gotten a few too many kills at this point, so he had Arcanes, and he just straight up buys a Midas. He's like, I know it's a little bit old meta, but honestly, I'm really rich right now.
You know, might as well just, if you can get a quick axe, totally worth it. I mean, Bounty Hunter, he's having a big impact.
Sick.
That's true.
Like, if you can actually get this Midas like this, you get the 10% spell amp instead of the GPM, and then you can go like right up into that HP regen, and then of course the level 20, the plus 8% is probably the best one in terms of like level 2.
I don't know actually. I wonder
value.
At the level 20 talent, surely with what EG have in the lineup, they benefit more from the extra chill and touch damage, right?
Well, it doesn't really matter because it just it goes in at the same. Like, I don't think it's worth it because it's always just like 6 attacks or whatever. I feel like the percent base is just always better.
A fair point. And Sumail again, the same thing over and over. Gets caught out. And the Ice Blast will at least fly from Crit, but not gonna have much of an effect. Actually hits run CCNC, but no one here to capitalize.
This is the concern, though. If they, we talk about how many fights you need to win. There is definitely a point where if they just win engagements like this, if they had Exorcism available, once again here, these buildings can't just be gone. And they are feeling a bit pressured from Optic. They're going high ground.
Yeah, they're going straight in. There's no response just yet. They're punishing EG for being slow to get back.
TP. Oh, there it is. Okay.
Yep, he's got the TP. He's come back right now. Doesn't want to lose matches for small mistakes. And, well, they'll get the tower easy enough.
One, though.
Yeah, Fear has to just hang around the bot lane and split push, and that means you're wholly relying on RTZ to hold this. If RTZ gets dropped, they don't want to try for it.
Fear's coming from behind.
Oh, this is a fantastic
Shadow Blade
move.
Too. They're going to have no idea. Oh, they do know.
Oh, the Ice Blast.
They have the ward down.
Ice Blast's going to hit the Pycat. That's an easy kill for him. There it is. Gets rid of him first before he can even pop off his ult, and now he'll expend his life for it and slowly haunt his former captain on his way to the afterlife. And CCNC, no way to stop that Primal Roar, though. There it is. They wait until the last second just to give him false hope. Well,
someone was going to die.
The thing was, you still lose Fear for that, and you lose your tier 3.
Yeah, this Observer Ward was sick. I was wondering how they knew the Avenger was coming, because I saw Peter throw down the Sentry Ward, but they saw our TP in and instantly used the Shadow Blaze, so they were able to make a little bit of a counterplay onto her. They were kind of expecting that initiation.
Well,
they can also deny bot if they wish.
Interestingly enough, Crit is going for a 4-staff this game. Didn't expect that. I really thought he would go for the Yules. Yeah, after the minus. I thought the Yules would have given him better value here, especially against Zai. Just stop him before he get the BKB, move away.
I think the problem is that, like, the spiders still chase you. Like, I'd rather just have a 4-staff, honestly.
True. And of course, you're expecting BKBs eventually on the side of Optic. I mean,
sometimes if a target gets roared too, you can just like force them even further towards your like you have to draw on the enemy even more. There's a lot of. I mean, I love aggressive 4-staff usage. I think it's like the most underrated thing in Dota.
Oh yeah,
underused,
everyone always forgets it. Especially you know what you don't see enough these days? Magnus aggressive 4-staff uses 4-staff in, skewer through. Yep, the good old strat. But I guess the other point that you can make here is you can get RTZ in the center of the fight quicker.
See, they're smoked up around the track Death Prophet right now.
Yeah,
Misery gets caught off guard because of that, but he has no dust.
I think a little bit obvious, and well, yep. Oh, the dust comes out though. They clip him right on the edge, and the ice shards. No escape for Misery. Goodbye. That's a good kill.
He gets track too.
Yep. He actually stole the track. Now,
yeah, I think it's a bit of a mistake.
X's him out. Level 2. This will be a quick roach, especially with Zai here. With the Solar Crest.
Just accept your death in that case, it's bounty.
Yep. The problem is, I don't know if you can respond side of EG. Well, they're going to try buyback on Misery. They've got the Ice Blast. They need to get a good one here, though.
Fierce Invis, do they have the detection?
Oh, I don't think they do. They need to be quick with this. They're going in. There's a swap in. Fear. He snatches it. Now the stun coming outside. He's melting too quick. He's down. Arteezy chasing on him more, but 3-3. He stole the mana shield in the meantime to keep himself alive. The track's on him as well. They'll get that kill. There's the final hit. 3 quick takes, and they snatch the Aegis. And
so much vision. Like, they have a Beastmaster with Max Call of the Wild. They have just Ice Vortexes being thrown in. They have Wave of Terror going over the pit. They see everything that's happening in there. I mean, not to mention tracks.
You've got to feel that Optic are feeling a bit starved at that point, right? To make that play with Ancient 100%. Apparition still up. Because, I mean, we see it time and time again. Ice Blast and the Roche Pit complete flips everything.
Yeah, and they didn't have sentries with them to predict where the Tracer was coming from, and maybe even be able to move out of the way in time or anything like that. And, But it's much like when they went for that big push top, where it is a little bit desperation. I mean, that push top shouldn't even have gone that well if it wasn't for the fact that the TPs were so delayed getting back to Fear and Arteezy.
Oh, yeah.
So well, they understand the pickle they're in here.
The Death Prophet has managed to get his hands on the Yules, is getting mighty close to that Aeon Disc. I think he's going the right way, but Misery again. I mean, this is the kill they need every time. They're doing the right thing here. They lock onto him. They chase him down. He gets him back into this game. But he's not actually snowballed that much, right? When you look at his net worth, he's not crazily up there. He's not approaching, you know, the poorest cause position, which means you do get gold, but not as much as you'd be hoping for.
Yeah, it definitely still applies the space created / tactical feeding territory. Sumail spotted out here by 3-3, but I can't get anything done.
Well, the ice shards this time won't trap him into his death. It'll be fine. Probably having bad flashbacks about the ice shards now.
So I caught so Ice Blast coming through too.
Yep, Ice Blast hits. Fear though, he can't quite see this. Zai quick off the mark to move away there. Not easy, tries to look for it, but Zai straight into the tree line, TP out. And someone's gonna have to deal with Pycat. He's pushing it on the top. There's already a rotation coming out from both the Bounty Hunter and the Beastmaster.
How greedy will Pycat get?
No, he already sees it coming. He's moving in the tree line. He's suspicious. He should be able to get out. Oh, can they get in range for the roar? No, just short. Look like they might make it.
TP was on cooldown too. Like, he almost got caught.
That's a close call. And, well, now speaking of getting caught, Arteezy, they get him down the low ground. He does use the Stone Gaze in time, and now they need to walk away quickly. They're going to hold him in place in the meantime. Out comes the Exorcism, trying him out through him. Should be able to do it. Nope. They need more control, and the Ice Blast is coming in. This could hurt a lot. 3-3, gets caught out. Final click. Will it actually kill him off? He might just live the urn. Should take him out, in fact. And Arteezy's still going. They find 2 quick kills, and one of them's the Medusa. That's not the Medusa, sorry, the Death Prophet. Well, that's the big one. And now they'll go on the push. Oh, swap back.
Catch him with the
he gets caught again. Zai, no escape. And the vision from EG is just absurd in this match.
It's really crazy. They have so many great tactics.
Well, looks like EG are going to make him pay for this mistake. They're still without the death prop, and even when she's up, she doesn't have her exorcism available. So you're wholly relying on both the Broodmother and the Luna being up and ready to deal with this in time. You know you can't take your whole base because the tier 2 is still up, but, well, they'll still take most of your base. Sphere's still in the mid lane, just finishing that up, and now he's going to join up with the team. You won't even have Brood up in time to respond to this.
Yeah, EG are done. They are fine with taking a little bit of a risk here for that last melee asks. And why not? Let's go for the range too.
Oh, Dusk gets forced to snowball up here. And there's the primal roar. Pycat dead. Peter needs to move away quick. Meanwhile, Fear, the double force stuff to get out of range of CCNT. And he oversteps it a little bit. The Ice Blast following through. He's dead. Crit on a mega kill streak himself. And now the move forward. Free. He gets to steal the Ice Blast. They're not going to let you keep that, though. They run in. They get the kill. Double kill. GG gets called. Optic tap out. EG completely slaughter their opponents in this best of 3.
It looks okay at the start, but the rotation to have the Beastmaster go top, Samil held that tower. I mean, yeah, it was only to like 10 or like 11 minutes or something like that, but honestly, up against the Broodmother, it started out so well.
And
pretty impressive stuff, and then they executed well in terms of